Namaskar. And I didn't need to practice. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third edition of the India Today Conclave-East. It is always a pleasure to come to Kolkata with its friendly people and warm hospitality. Thank you all for coming. A lot of water has flowed down the Hooghly since we met last year. October was a proud month for India and Calcuttans in particular. As was just mentioned, we had Abhijit Banerjee becoming one of the handful of Indians to receive a Nobel Prize, and if I may add, one of the 3 Bengalis to win one. That month, we had the Dada of Indian cricket, Sourav Ganguly, take over as the 39th president of the BCCI. West Bengal today is poised at an exciting growth phase in its history. As I noted in the India Today annual State of the States survey last month, West Bengal might have been bogged down by poor performance of the past, but it showed the most improvement in 10 categories, which are overall development, economy, governance, law and order, entrepreneurship, cleanliness, health, education, and agriculture. It has vaulted from 13th position to 8th position in just 1 year among the most improved states, showing that fast turnarounds are not improbable. Figures released by the government this August show West Bengal has attained the highest GSDP growth rate of 12.58% among 20 Indian states and union territories in the year 2018 and 19. When Bengal grows, the region grows. And I hope Bengal reclaims a preeminent position it enjoyed in the last century, a gateway and a growth engine for its 11 neighboring states. 8 states of the Northeast share 2.8% of India's GDP. Government statistics show that between 2012 and 2018, Mizoram had the highest average growth rate of an Indian state at 12.75% growth in GSDP, higher than that of Gujarat, which was 10%, and Tripura, which was the third fastest growing at 9.16%. So the East is rising in many ways. I can see 3 broad conflicts emerging in this region. The first, of course, is the political battle. In the Lok Sabha elections this May, we saw for the first time the rise of the BJP in West Bengal. The party grew from 2 seats in 2014 to 18 seats in 2019, with a vote share of over 40%. Yet, in the by-polls just last week, we had the TMC sweeping 3 assembly constituencies, wresting 2 of them from the BJP. This perhaps means that the rise of the BJP in West Bengal is not a given. The 2021 state assembly elections, just over 18 months away, are going to be keenly watched for this reason. Will it be Ram versus Durga? We have a session with voices across the political spectrum to tell us more. You'll also be hearing from the West Bengal Governor, Jagdeep Dhankar, who has been accused today by the Chief Minister of running a parallel administration. The second conflict is one of integration versus exclusion. For long, the Northeast has been quite literally at India's fringes. Infrastructure development was abysmal, and regions continue to be as far-flung as they were in the colonial days. That is hopefully changing. We have seen increased infrastructure spending in the Northeast to the tune of over 50,000 crores, a conversion of almost all the railway lines of the Northeast to broad gauge. Work on over a dozen new rail lines is underway to provide rail connectivity to the capital cities of all the 8 states of the Northeast. A few days from now, Prime Minister Modi will meet the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe in Guwahati for the annual India-Japan Summit. The sighting of the very crucial summit with the key East Asian strategic partner is no accident. The Northeast is a key destination for investment from Japan. Japan has invested over rupees 13,000 crores in new projects related to improving urban infrastructure, forest conservation, and sustainable agriculture in the northeastern states. The third and most worrying trend I see emerging again with the East is how the old issues of identity continue to haunt us. Migration into the Northeast has been a sensitive subject and sparked off the Assam agitation exactly 4 decades ago. Earlier this year, we saw the results of the National Register of Citizens in Assam being released. This is possibly one of the largest citizen verification exercises of its kind in the world ever undertaken. It was to form the basis for the detection of illegal immigrants. Over 1.9 million so-called outsiders were left out of the final list. Even as the uncertainty over their fate continues, comes the issue of a nationwide NRC. An awkward solution that might have been confined only to Assam will now be applied across the country. We could soon see millions of Indians being asked to prove their citizenship. Those who don't will be deemed to be foreigners, and as Home Minister Amit Shah said recently, will be expelled before 2024. We are looking at the politicization of identity politics and possibly the creation of a key electoral plank for the ruling party. Will citizenship in 2024 be what the Ram Mandir issue was in the 1990s? Well, we'll soon find out. We have sessions that examine the agony of an illegal existence in the Northeast, identity politics, and the challenges of introducing measures to keep outsiders out of the Northeast. But enough of politics. We have amongst us, over the next 2 days, some extraordinary stories of struggle and triumph. We have the Dada of Indian cricket, Sourav Ganguly, telling us what it's like to be the president of the world's richest cricket body. 3 remarkable ladies participated in one of our most interesting sessions. A director whose film was the first official entry to the Oscars this year, a national 400-meter record-holding athlete who won 5 gold medals in 20 days, and a doctor-turned-actor in the unusual Assamese movie that's making global waves this year. So welcome, everyone, to the conclave. Enjoy it. Dhanabad.